All right, my fellow Lions and football fans. It has been a couple of weeks. I know I've missed a few weeks, but we are back this week. Hey, sometimes things happen and you just can't get it done, but we are back this week with our week 10 power rankings. For those of you who don't know who we are a father and son podcast. We are hardcore Detroit Lions fans, but we're also a fan of football just in general. And that's where the idea of doing this power rankings came from. Haven't done one in a couple of weeks. I kind of set a rule that says that if I can't have it done by early Thursday, then I just have to skip the week because we have a Thursday night game and that goes into the next week. This week is one of those weeks where I am able to get back on track and get our power rankings done. So without further ado, going into week 10, with the conclusion of the game last night with the Chiefs and Buccaneers, we will get our week 10 power rankings going. As you can see on the screen right here, how I like to rank them 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 15, so on and so on. And I give 31 and 32 instead of 1 and 2 their own tier because these are absolute bottom dwellers. No offense, but that's just where I have them. So, without further ado, let's get started. For this week, in the 32nd place, we are going with the New Orleans Saints. This is a team that when the season started, they were on fire. A lot of people had them as a top 10 team, but now they have have lost, if I'm not mistaken, 7 in a row. And they have traded off some players. One of them was one of their best corner, Marshawn Lattimore, who they sent to the Commanders. So this team is going downhill. At number 32, we are going to go with, as soon as I can find them, the New England Patriots. If I said 32, I meant 31. They did fight a tough game the other day against the Tennessee Titans, a game that they could have won, but they lost the game, and that's what makes me put them at 32. At number 30, we are going with a team who had a big surprising win on Sunday, the Carolina Panthers. Good win for them. I know they beat the Saints, but some of us did not expect the Panthers to pull that win out, and they did with Bryce Young back at quarterback. At 29, we are going with the team that beat the Patriots, the Tennessee Titans. Decent little win for them, particularly for a team that are sellers right now in the market. At 28, we are going with the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders did not help my Lions out by trading Max Crosby. They want to hold on to him. I guess it just is what it is. But the Raiders are a team that some thought could make some noise, but they aren't going anywhere fast. At 27, we are going to go with the Cleveland Browns. With Deshaun Watson out, and they just traded one of their best pass rushers, the Darius Smith, to my Lions. It's going to be a hard rest of the season for Browns fans. And at 26, we are going with the New York Giants. If I can get that to take. Nope, you're going to switch spots here. There we go. At 26, we're going with the New York Giants. All right, now we move into the 21 through 25 range. At 25, we are going with a team that I'm still surprised that I have this low, the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jacksonville Jaguars, in my opinion, are not that bad of a team, but they are just not living up to the expectations that some have for them this season. At number 24, we are going with quote unquote America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. They're saying that Dak Prescott is going to be out. So that team, I just don't really see them winning any games coming up. They have issues there that they need to deal with. At 23, another team who I'm surprised is this low, Miami Dolphins. Tua is back, but obviously it's still not enough for them to win. At 22, we are going to go with Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets. Another team that I thought would be more of a top 12 team going into the season, especially with that defense and with Aaron Rodgers, but it's apparent that that is not working out. But who knows? They could catch fire, and maybe if they do, they could make a run at it the rest of the season. At 21, we're going with another team with quarterback issues, the Indianapolis Colts. Anthony Richardson is not looking like he could be the guy for them, and Joe Flacco didn't really show up like they thought he would on Sunday. Let's move to 16 through 20. At number 20, I have one of our NFC North rivals, the Chicago Bears. For a minute, it looked like the NFC North was going to have all four teams make the playoffs, but the Bears have had back-to-back hard losses. At number 19, well, a team in one of the wildest divisions in football, NFC West, the Seattle Seahawks. At 18, we are going to go with a team that beat the Seahawks, who had a good win and a good game on Sunday, the LA Rams. The LA Rams, man, there's something about Sean McVay. Sean McVay has his teams ready to play all the time. At number 17, we're going to go with the surprising Denver Broncos. Yes, they did get beat down by the Ravens on Sunday, but this team, in my opinion, still has looked better than expected. And then at number 16, we're going to go with a team who's been hanging around the top 10 the last few years, but something's going on with them this year, the Cincinnati Bengals. But I do believe that the Bengals will climb up the ranks as time goes on. Now we're in the top 15, 11 through 15. At number 15, we are going to go with the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals are actually looking pretty good. They've been kind of up and down, but they're looking very solid. And the way they beat down the Bears on Sunday proves that the Arizona Cardinals could be a team to be reckoned with as the season goes on. At number 14, a team that I dropped out of my top 10 the last time we were together, I am going with the team that my Lions are playing this week, the Houston Texans. At number 13, we're going to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That was a tough win last night. A lot of people are questioning once I can get this right, people are questioning some of the decisions that Coach Todd Bowles made, but it is what it is. I mean, the Kansas City Chiefs are just on fire right now. But number 13 is not a bad spot. At number 12, we're going to go with the Jim Harbaugh-led LA Chargers. The Chargers just keep on rolling, and just right outside of the top 10, a team that's playing very well and playing hard and may give some teams some issues down the road. The Atlanta Falcons looking good down south there. Now we move to the top 10. At number 10, I have another one of my Lions NFC North rivals, the Green Bay Packers. Listen, they lost the game to my Lions on Sunday, but they lost to a good team. The Packers are a good team. You know, there was lots of crazy weather in that game. The Packers are going to stick around and be in this thing all the way to the end. At number 9, I have the 49ers at number 9. 49ers are starting to bounce back a little bit and show a little bit of life. And number 8, I have our other NFC North foe, the Minnesota Vikings. Some have them lower than this. I don't. I think that was a good gutsy win by the Vikings on Sunday. At number 7, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tomlin just knows what he's doing. He makes decisions. He moves quarterbacks in and out, and whatever he does, it just turns up Tomlin. That man just keeps that team buzzing. And then at number 6, we are going to go with the Washington Commanders. This team still amazes. They still seem to shock everyone at how good they're playing, just playing good, solid football. And they just got Marshawn Lattimore to help them in the secondary. Now I'm in my top 5, and none of these are probably going to be surprise to anyone. At number 5, I am going with the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles are finally starting to look like the Philadelphia Eagles and a team to be reckoned with. At number 4, we're going to go with the Baltimore Ravens, another tough team. This top 5 is just full of tough teams. The Baltimore Ravens are rolling. At number 3, the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills, they just keep doing it, and Josh Allen just keeps putting that team on his shoulders, which leads us to the top 2. Number 2, my Detroit Lions. They just keep on rolling, keep on rolling. They are absolutely a machine on offense, and I do believe that Zadarius Smith will give them something in the pass rush. I was hoping for another pass rusher, but we got what we got. And then how can anyone deny this? The number one team, I don't know how they end up there. The number one team, the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, they're undefeated. They find ways to win. Andy Reid has this team rolling. Patrick Mahomes is still the best quarterback in football. And until they lose, people, I'm going to keep them in that top spot. And the Lions, Bills, Ravens, or Eagles have no chance of taking them in that spot until they until they lose, in my opinion. All right, people. Not only my Lions fans, but all the rest of you football fans. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe on our YouTube page. You see our TikTok on the screen there. Give us a follow over there. And at the bottom of the screen, scrolling, is our Twitter/X page. Give us a follow over there as well. That's it. Until next time. Peace.